Kirstjen Nielsen, these protests are spreading. And on some level, I'm quite convinced that Nielsen going to that Mexican restaurant might have been, I don't know. I don't know if they were conscious of it or what.
And then Miller went to Mexico.
Miller went to one 2 days before.
Oh, before.
Which is why, and he got supposedly protested slightly, which is why it leads me to believe that maybe, but who knows? Who knows what happens inside that White House? But here are folks out in front of Kirstjen Nielsen's home and protesting her house, which I got to say, in favor of. They are playing the audio that came from ProPublica so she can hear the sound of these kids crying for their parents.
She was in there, apparently.
There you go.
Hell yeah. I mean, I've heard some criticisms from other left groups that just shaming these people isn't doing anything when the DSA does it. But we have gotten hundreds of new members since that first video went viral. So if nothing else, it's doing that.
I mean, I haven't seen that criticism specifically, but I think that's absurd.
Yeah, I don't see the evidence that it's not.
I think that's absurd. In fact, all the evidence would show that the opposite. That these protests start to make the people in power feel like, oh, this is uncomfortable. This is making the material situation of my life uncomfortable, and it is motivating people. There are times where I think probably some protests maybe theoretically could go too far and you would feel sympathy for these people. I don't know.
When Rupert Murdoch got pied, I think it had that effect.
Oh my God.
Maybe like
really?
an old man getting pied.
Yeah,
maybe. But I off the top of my head, I obviously can't think of that. Theoretically, I can understand that. But there is nothing, well, I don't want to say there's nothing that you could do for these folks. But making them listen to the audio of these people or just going into a restaurant and saying boo to them, no. I'm sorry, not even remotely close.
And like, she's not Milo either. Like, she really doesn't want this to be happening. She doesn't want this kind of attention.